What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Professor Anime coming back at you with another video. In today's video, guys, we are going to discuss my overall impressions of what I thought about the first episode of Active Raid. Let me look up the actual title to this anime. So it's called Active Raid Special Public Security 5th Division 3rd Mobile Assault 8th Unit. Yeah. And the Japanese title to this is Active Raid Kidou Kyoushuushitsu Dai Hakkei. Why the very long name? So pretty much what we know so far of Active Raid is that it is a mecha sci-fi police anime, and it takes 30 years in the future to where Japan has descended into a quagmire. Basically, you have one half of Tokyo, pretty much where everybody is living at currently, and everybody has evacuated to, and then you have the other part of Tokyo to where it is descended into a quagmire. I think they said that the whole place looks like a wasteland, and that quicksand is there, so yeah, it doesn't really look good for that other half of Japan. Now, this anime takes 30 years in the future, which is very interesting because apparently some of the characters are using these exoskeletons called willware, which is very unique because, believe it or not, these exoskeletons are now used by the police in the anime to fight crime and terrorism. And if we look back on how far we have come in technology, we are actually not that very far away from actually using exoskeletons to fight back crime and terrorism, because we are currently making exoskeletons that will be added in the military. So as far as the whole exoskeletons go in this anime, I'm actually very interested on how it actually played out. It looks like Asami Kazari is going to be the female protagonist of the series. Apparently she is a spy that works underneath a other organization that basically, you know, spies on other groups, and I guess this is how her character plays in the role when she goes and transfers into the 8th 3rd Mobile Division Assault Unit, you know, the long name. She ends up transferring into their group, and what she really wants to do is not fight crime and fight terrorism, but she wants to rehabilitate and just create the sloppy mess that apparently this group has got into, because she doesn't approve of the way they do crime and fight acts of terrorism. Apparently she doesn't like the way they handle justice. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of confusing because, I mean, we really didn't get that much backstory on the characters and what exactly the overarching plot to this anime is going to be like. Pretty much we just got like a fight that basically the 8th group ended up fighting minors. They were like 15 or 16 year olds, and that was pretty much the focal point of what the anime really focused on. So I'm really trying to understand what the whole world is set up like now, 30 years into the future of Japan, and how exactly these characters are going to be. But I will tell you right now, I really do not like Kazari. She really seems like a very whiny person. She really does, and her English isn't really the best. So yeah, it just kind of makes it a little bit hard to listen to her. But yeah, I mean, so far I really can't say I don't like the series, because I'm still giving each series a shot that I'm checking out. So far it was fine. It was nothing special. It was kind of like average level animation, and the story is still yet to be determined on what exactly it is, where exactly it is going. So hopefully in episode 2 we'll get more backstory on maybe some of the characters and also how the world is set up in general. And it seems like Active Raid actually has a second season already in the works that is going to be released somewhere in July of this year. So it looks like the studio has full confidence that this series will end up doing well. Hopefully, I can have the same confidence as that. I just need to see more from this anime. So what did I think about this first episode of Active Raid? It was pretty enjoyable. I mean, it was alright. It wasn't anything too spectacular or fantastic. The animation was pretty average. As far as the characters go, they definitely need more work and more characterization and backstories, so that way, you know, the characters can actually be interesting to the overall story which is happening in this, because without interesting characters, you're not really going to have a good anime. And as far as a plot goes, while some anime don't really need that much of an interesting plot, they do need good characters. But when it comes to plot in anime, you definitely need some type of plot with backstory on how exactly these events unfolded in Japan. Active Raid I'm talking about here because, you know, we don't know right now what exactly happened in Japan 30 years into the future where it descended into a quagmire. What were the events that happened that led to this, and how exactly are these exoskeletons created, and how does it work? Because apparently some of the characters actually, like, they have these rings that are attached to their neck, their hands, and their legs to actually, you know, wear these armored suits. So I'm very interested on how everything works. It's just, you know, right now the characters and the story are pretty bland because we don't really have any clarification on what we can expect, where the series is trying to lead. So hopefully more will be expected in the coming episodes of Active Raid. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on what you thought about the first episode to Active Raid. If you like this video, please give it a like, and if you want to stay up to date to my future content on this channel, please hit the red subscribe button below, and you'll never miss a video from me. That about does it for this video, guys. I'll catch you all in the next one. Catch you guys next time.